Hey guys, Ken Wentworth here, Mr. Biz. Hey, I wanted to pop on here real quick today. This will be a probably shorter than usual video, but I was going through this with one of my clients, and I thought it would be worth a quick video on this. So for those of you who are putting together a budget or have a budget or are going to be creating a budget sometime soon, and you are creating a budget, right? It's one of the Mr. Biz's 3 pillars of financial success, right? You got to get your cash flow right, you got to get your pricing right, and you got to have a budget. So it's one of the 3 pillars, so we got to make sure we get that thing nailed down, right? Having a budget, and if it's inaccurate, is not going to do you any good, right? So you got to have as accurate as possible to make sure it holds you accountable, and it's meaningful, and it's going to help drive the results you're looking for. These are the kind of things we talk about, by the way, in my program I have, my video program that I help you literally live help you operate your business more profitably, more efficiently. You can check it out at MrBizProgram.com, MrBizProgram.com. Go check that out. But back to budgeting. So here's one of those things that you got to make sure that you're capturing in your budget when you're creating it, and that is if you're planning on any type of investments in your business, right? So let's say you're expanding another location. You're going to put another truck on the road, for example. Maybe you're a field service business. Maybe you're going to increase your marketing spend. You're going to hire an additional sales resource, or you're going to put a commission in place to where maybe some of the current people who do sales for you are maybe going to be a little more incentive to do more sales. Maybe you're taking on an affiliate partner. Anything like that. Maybe, frankly, I've talked about this before. An investment in your business could even be in the form of administrative help, right? So I talked about using a virtual assistant, a VA, or if you're even hiring an assistant of some sort that can help with some of the administrative work, which could then free you up to do what I call RPAs, revenue producing activities. So you need to account for those to ensure that your budget is accurate. And so what I mean by that, so I got one business owner who took a stab at creating a budget, and we had some investments going into the business and he didn't put them in. And his reasoning was, well, that's just gravy. And I said, no, what you're trying to do is pad your budget, right? You know that these investments are going to produce additional revenue, which if we're pricing them correctly is going to produce additional net income. Not putting them in just means you're going to crush your budget and think you're a superstar when maybe you're not a superstar because you should have done even better. Putting these things in helps hold you accountable, like I mentioned. So for example, I've got one client who at the end of last year, for tax purposes, we had our best year he's ever had, 19 years in business, best year he's ever had. So we got to the end of the year and I'm working with him and his tax accountant on trying to limit his tax liability, right? Because he's got all this extra money. Good problem to have. So what can we do for the business? So we did some things for the employees, increased the bonus pool, added to their 401k match. And then the other thing we did was we bought a new truck. So he has a field service type business, and we bought an additional truck to where this year we can put that truck on the road. Well, we know in his business that we should expect when that truck is fully utilized, and not 100%, or you can't get to 100%, but let's say when it's 80% utilized, that's another $200,000 to $250,000 of revenue we can expect. Now, there's a ramp-up period, right? And we're not going to be at that 200 to 250. So call it 20 grand a month, which would be about 240 for the year, right? We got to expect that we're going to, at some point, how many months is it going to take us to get to full utilization, to be at that 200 to 250 annual number, and then start layering that into the budget to where we're expecting that revenue to come in. That way, as we're going through the budget, if for some reason we've slowed that process and we're not up to speed, or the new folks on the truck are not doing their job and we're not getting there fast enough, that's going to hold us accountable. We're going to be able to say, hey, we're not making the progress we need to make on this new truck, and etc. So that's the tip for today. So you got to make sure that any investments you're making in the business, you want to incorporate that into your budget. Very important. Make sure you've got accountability there, so that way your budget really, really will drive results for you. So that's it for today. But again, if you want me to help you run your business more profitably, more efficiently, go check out MrBizProgram.com. Sorry, and you can check out what the program's like. Again, I basically there are videos, and then we have live sessions, and I will help you talk through things like this on how to build that budget. We've got models we use during that, so it's not, you don't have to be a financial guru to figure all this stuff out. And we cover the 3 pillars I talked about: cash flow, pricing, and budgeting, as well as several other things that are critical to success for any small business owner. So go check that out, MrBizProgram.com, MrBizProgram.com, and we will talk with you guys soon. Have a great day, and probably tomorrow. See you guys.